Hey everyone, I'm gonna try this a second time. When I go different places on my Facebook, I have Business Suite and all sorts of things. It changes things up a little bit. So let me go in. Give me just a minute to get all the video found. Okay, still looking for videos. When I tried it the first time, it was acting kind of odd. So, hey Doris. So Doris, I'm trying to pull it up on my tablet. Every place I go, whether I'm on the business group or my personal video or my business suite, Doris, they're all in different spots. So it makes it hard. So anyhow, boy, Doris, that was a disappointing game yesterday, wasn't it? Hi, Vicki. Nice to have you with us. Let me see if I can keep finding this. Should pop it up, but it is not popping up. Yeah, it was disappointing. It was theirs to win, and they lost it. There's no getting around it. They didn't play the way they should have, did they? So, okay. When I had it up earlier, Doris, it, excuse me, my eye's itching. It was sideways. So I'm trying to see if I can get it pulled back up this way. Technology is only as good as the person who runs it. So we keep looking. So Tina, hi Tina, and Teresa Maxwell Blue. Teresa, it's nice to have you with us. Teresa, if this is your first time with us, don't judge me based on my technology. I am what I am. But I'm gonna try one more time to pull this up and see if I can find it. And I still don't think that is it. Okay, well, we're gonna turn this around and just start seeing what we're gonna do. All right, let me see if I can find it this way, if I get it turned around. I'm gonna close it out, the Facebook on my laptop, and we're gonna restart it. Okay. And if I can't find it, I will do my best to stay in the camera. I've actually got a voice today compared, Jim is here between us. We yelled and we did our part, whether we didn't save it, but we did our part in the game, that's for sure. But okay, there it is, found it, perfect. I just had to close it out so I can make it bigger here. Okay, enlarge, and there's the comments. Okay, yeah, it was a tough loss. Tough loss, Doris, very tough. So I want to show with you, and Tina, you have seen this, and Doris has not, and I know Barbara hasn't. These are, this is a way that I like to give a gift, and it's also one that allows me to use DSP. And that's what I talked about all last week on my blog, was ways to use up DSP, because we get to where we get so much of it, and then you can only do so much. Years ago, when I first started, I was very frugal about using DSP, to the point that I almost didn't use it. And then it was like, well, you know, if I use it, I might want this piece later on. So instead, get into the habit of going on ahead and using it, so that if you run out of it, don't worry about it. There'll be more beautiful paper coming. There will always be more beautiful paper coming. I have yet to pick up a catalog and go, oh, don't like any of the decorative paper in it, okay? It's just the way it is. So this is a little gift holder that is an easy one to make, and it's fun to make. And it allows us for a little gift. I think a gift made from the heart is one of the best gifts of all. You can go out and spend lots of money, but if they know that you made it for them, it means a lot more, okay? And so Tina, when I did this a year ago, I did it on the group page with Pam and we did a one that was, it allowed for Christmas. It was little Christmas cards that you could put thank yous in here. And so this one is note cards. I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna have a little booklet in here, and inside it will hold 4 note cards and envelopes, okay? All right, so I'm gonna show you how I made this. And the idea, I didn't get the cards decorated. Believe me, I was still doing this 30 minutes ago. So I didn't get a chance to decorate the cards, but I am gonna show you how to put it together and how I decorated the front so that you can reproduce this, okay? And the fun stuff about this is that this takes a full sheet of 12 by 12, and you don't have to cut it, and you don't have to put any adhesive on it. It folds all with itself. It makes that little booklet, okay? You could do this for some little graduation thank yous and just put a few thank yous for graduation in there. You could do it for baby cards, baby showers, just a little something to let people know that you appreciate. Make 3 or 4 of them, stick them in a little cellophane bag, tie it up. And when you need a little gift for a friend who's having a birthday and, you know, she doesn't want you to go out and buy her anything, but you can take her something like this and she'll love that. Or also give it to, for like I did at Christmas, I did it for secretaries. Do it for, I said graduation, just little things, hostess gift. It would be a great little hostess gift if you wanted to take something over to a friend's house that had invited you over for lunch or for dinner. So we're gonna take a piece of 12 by 12, and you want a piece that has good quality of images that will coordinate, because you're going to see both of them at the same time. You're gonna see the back side and you're gonna see the front side. So you wanna make sure that you coordinate, and it's not something that is so odd and you go, ooh, I don't like that, after I've already done it. All right, so I'm gonna start, and I want the side that you want to be on the left of my holder. I wanted the paper to have the floral print on the left side. That is going to be the side that is going to be up, okay? And I'm gonna score with my simple scoring tool, Simply Scoring Tool. I'm gonna score at 2 inches. Do not press too hard because it will break through the DSP. And then again at 5 3/4. And again at 6 1/4. If you've never used one of these before, there is a little learning curve to it, because the first time you use it, I kept doing this and I was jumping all the tracks. Put it in, lean it back, and just drag, okay? And then again at 10. At 10, okay? All right, so we scored at 2 inches, 5 3/4, 6 1/4, and at 10. Now I'm gonna turn it 1/4 turn, and I'm gonna score at 2 1/2, and I'm gonna score at 8 1/4. For some reason, guys, my comments are not coming up. So if you're asking me something, it's not pulling up. It's allowing me to see the first few, but it's not pulling anything up. I'll get them after the fact, so unless it changes somewhere along the way, I'm gonna have to answer your comments a little bit later. I will post this with directions on my blog Wednesday, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna break the fibers down lightly. I'm just gonna fold it on all of those little fold lines, okay? I like to score it on the piece that's gonna be showing. I want those fibers on the backside to be the ones that break down. So I'm gonna fold all of them. And then I have this 2 in here that's a 1/2 inch apart. So let's go in and fold that. Not gonna use my bone folder yet. I'm just kind of lightly creasing it. Okay. So it sounds like we have a heck of a storm coming. So there's that one. Okay, now I'm gonna turn around, and to continue to break down the fibers, I'm gonna fold it again the other direction, okay? Folding it on all of those pieces, like so. Again, the comments are not coming up, so go on ahead. If you have something you want to ask me, just type it and I will come back with an answer after this is over. Okay, and this one here. All right, now I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna fold it and crease it. So this is going to go this way. And this side is gonna go this way. This is going to fold here. Crease it. And then I also have this one to fold. I hope it's not freezing up. It looks like it froze up just then. Okay, so this way. All right, so here's the way we've got it going now. Now we're gonna take it, and I have to think this through myself, how I wanna do this. I have to take it. Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna put these sticky notes. It is hard for me to see with a pattern like this all over. So I'm gonna take a sticky note and I'm gonna lay it on that crease so I can really see that crease. I know where it's at. By the time you get the shadow and you get all of the hands and the lighting and everything, it is really difficult to see where the crease is. Okay. When I did this a year ago, I used poinsettias. Ended up having a class. Somebody asked if we could do a class with it, and I ended up doing it as a class, just to do a fun little fast Christmas gift that you could give to people. Those were the little gifts that we always liked. My sister-in-law and I did that a lot with the kids, relatives. We would get together with all the great grandkids. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it. Okay, and I'm not going past that crease line. I'm going to fold it, and it will come over to where that crease line is, like so. Okay, I'm going to do all 4 corners that way. So here goes another one. And another one. This was kind of backwards, but I'll try to get into the camera so you can see it. Right there. And one more. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to crease this. Then I'm going to pull all those sticky notes off. This paper is the one that is from the hand pinned. I think it just really appealed to me from the very beginning. I just love the color combinations in it and everything. Okay, so the first thing you do is you fold this in like so, and this in like so. Okay, you might have to come back and crease a little. Okay, are you with me? So I'm trying to make sure that it's visible the whole way in here. So I'm going to turn it sideways. All right, now I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn this over like so. Okay, and I'm going to turn this up and I'm going to fold this down and I'm going to crease all this again. All of it. Okay. Okay. And when you come down to this little spot, you're going to put the one that's the shorter end down first, and you're going to tuck this corner in like so. Okay. All right. And then you're going to take it and you're going to fold it and you're going to score it. You've already got it scored. It's just making sure there's a good crease. And there's that. And look what you've got. You've got your little envelope that's going to hold those note cards in it. Okay? So I'm going to slide. I've done a couple of note cards already. I did not decorate the front. That was not my intent. You could put anything on those front of those note cards. You could do just a little punch that says, thinking of you. Make it whatever you want it to be. My goal was to get that put together and to make sure that I got it right. So there's this, okay. All right, my paper does have an up and down to it. There it is. Okay, we're gonna set this aside for now. Hi, Jamie Sue. It's okay for being a little late. I'd rather have you here than not have you at all, so it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna very quickly decorate the front of it, and I am going to use the mint macaron and the Highland Heather. My glasses have to come off when I do stuff like this. I see better with my glasses off. I'm so weird. I'm just going to come in. The flower, I just grabbed a flower from the Ranunculus set. I don't know if that's said right or not. Ranunculus, R-A-N-U, R-A-N-U-C-U-L-U-S, I think. I just know that it's a beautiful flower with lots and lots and lots of petals. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing, try to catch any of these little stems. So Jamie Sue, if you were late, you probably didn't hear me say something about the fact that I had done this last year with a poinsettia card, just trying to use some note cards. But I thought it was a good one to come back and use again because it was a good way to finish up last week where we were talking about trying to use up the DSPs. So I'm just going to come in there and put some of the dark in. And I'm going to come back and now use the light. And fill in the leaves. That is a really pretty set. I have gone in and used this one a couple of times. I went to use the hand pen, but the hand pen, I think, might have been a little bit big. So I went with something that was a little smaller. Okay. So it sounds like we have quite a storm coming in. So that's going to probably affect Tina. That may be affecting our Stamp and Sip on Thursday night. I'll be reaching out to you gals to see if we can if we should maybe postpone 1 week and do it again next week. the Valentine class with the kits and the sampler. They were finishing up. I was finishing them up today. They're ready to be picked up starting tomorrow. And the ones that are going in the mail, Doris, the mail ones are going out tomorrow. So, all right, now I'm going to use Highland Heather. And I love this color. I never thought I was a purple fan, but I love this color. And the joke around here, Jim likes purple. Jim likes purple. And so the joke around here is if I see something like a shirt or a flower or, you know, anything like that, something, I see it and I said, oh, Jim would want that. He would want that because it's purple. He loves it. Oh my gosh, Jamie, are you serious? She says now that they are saying Columbia will get 8 to 14 inches. Well, I saw yesterday when we were at the Chiefs game, I was able to pull up one time on the way there, going there. I pulled up a map and it showed that it was, Columbia was in the spot to get anywhere between 12 and 24 inches. And I thought, holy Toledo. All right, and I'm just going to, because I'm just laying in some dark spots. I am not. There is no rhyme or reason to this. That ranunculus flower has all these beautiful layers of petals, but you cannot possibly get them all in there and use that shading. Okay? So I'm just going to add some dark where there's some dark and go under. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to use the light. And put that in and blend it in at the same time. I know some people start with the light, then they go to the dark, then they come back and do the light again. And I just like to go from the dark immediately. I do the dark first thing and go from there. Because I don't have time to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. If you've not been with us before, I do a lot of things on the fly. Oh, Doris, you pushed it south from Iowa to you all. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Such a nice gift for you to give us. I'm getting like you, Jamie. She says she hates winter. I'm anticipating I'll be at school tomorrow, but I'm figuring that we will be out Wednesday. Okay? Okay, so this is just about colored in. There it is. Okay. So after I ran that ranunculus, I decided I wanted to put it on a small rectangle to pop it up more. So I'm going to take some dimensionals and I am going to put those on the back here. We were supposed to go see our see our granddaughters on Saturday, but Megan said they're also supposed to get snow and ice. So I don't know that we'll be going. I think we may be postponing Valentine's treat to the following weekend, which is still right before Valentine's. You love that purple, huh? You love purple. Well, I told you, Jim loves purple. It just, I don't know that he loves purple. It just takes his eye. When he sees it, it draws his attention. Okay. So I'm just kind of taking some snippets of some dimensionals. I am not one, if you've been with us before, you know that I have them, but I don't really like the little pieces, the little dimensional pieces. I much rather have these bigger pieces and just cut it down. Okay, so there's that. We could go on ahead and take all of these little pieces off now. And you know, you don't have to take every dimensional. Just because you put a dimensional on, you don't have to take every piece off. Get the main ones off. And that way it'll stick, but it's got the cushion underneath it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go on ahead and put this on with dimensionals too. Okay. But before we do, I want to go on ahead and use the ribbon. So trying to keep with the color scheme here, I went with Misty Moonlight for my mats on my card. So I'm going to cut about, I don't know, 18 inches of ribbon. About 18 inches of ribbon. I'm going to cut it. Might be a little more than that, maybe 20. And I'm going to slide it in like this, so that I have even in the front and even in the back. And I'm going to slide it down so it's halfway on this. Be careful with it. I'm going to take 2 dimensionals and I'm going to put the dimensionals on top of the ribbon, and that will also stick to the paper. Okay? All right, now I'm going to take these here. I need to pull these down a little bit. In fact, I'm just going to take those all the way off. Give me a second. Really don't need those in the middle since I've got these 2 here to support it. Take these off. Okay. And this now goes on top, just like so. And that way the ribbon is in place. It's attached. It's not attached in the back, but it is attached in the front, and it'll allow you to be able to tie to the side. Okay? Did I get that straight? Yeah, it's kind of crooked. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that's better. All right, now I'm going to take, and this is a tag from the, there's the string. It was a tag from the Tailored Tags. That's such a popular item. It's been out 2 or 3 times. And they are back in again. And I'm going to take just a little bit of string. And I'm going to tie it to the end of it. Loop it. And then take the loop and go through like so. And you may have to take scissors or a pointer to finish pushing it all the way through. Okay. Once you've got the loop through, then you open the loop up and you bring the 2 strings from the back side through. And it has that nice little look on that loop. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put dimensionals on it. And I'm going to stick it to the front on the bottom of the stem. Just like so. Okay. All right, let's don't finish inside. Let's do go finish the inside. So your note cards you can get from Stampin' Up! Are 20 note cards and envelopes. 20 note cards and envelopes for like $6 or $7 maybe. Very, very, very reasonable, okay? Hi, Lisa Patton. Nice to have you with us, too. You're in Iowa, and you're going to get only flurries. Oh, my goodness, girls. But you know what? You guys always get a lot of snow. Always. So I think it's fair that you don't have to get hit again. So I measured my note card. It measures 5 inches by 3.5. So I cut my mat at 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. And then I cut my DSP at 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. And I'm going to go on ahead and adhere that to the front. Now, before I give this one away, I will put something on the front of each of the note cards, even if it's just a little greeting that says, just for you or thinking of you, something down at the bottom or up here. My note cards are all going vertical this time. At Christmas time, they were sideways, poinsettias, had little stems on it, said thank you. So, you know, just a quick something that you can give as a hostess gift or anything. Okay. I really believe we need to use our cards and share them with others. Okay, now I want to show you one more trick with the DSP that you can do. Taking your DSP, we're going to attach it to the back of the envelope, and I have one here finished. I will show you. So it truly gives it a finished look to the envelope, and it gives a finished product. Makes it just look like it's all been created perfectly. And to do that, I don't like to use the snail adhesive. I think the Tombow, they say, gives it a more, it just makes it glue better. You want to take the glue and you just want to go around the edging and then some in the middle. Okay, just like that. Okay, once I have that, I'm going to take this piece. I want the pink to be on the outside, and I'm going to stick this so that it is right next to the crease line of the envelope. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to press down, make sure it's on there good. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to cut it off. And that's just one more way to use DSP, and it really gives a finished look to the envelopes too. We used to have some envelope liners, and that, oh my gosh, that took a whole bunch of DSP because you just, you could get 4, I think, out of every 12 by 12 sheet. And just trim along the edge, like so. And there's your finished envelope flap. And I'm gonna put that in here. So if you were late coming, that's the finished one. Let's go to the one that's not finished. We're gonna go with this. And I'm gonna go on ahead and put my envelope in there too. I can put 2, and it really will not matter if you want it to go with this smaller side being down and this side up here being larger, or you want to reverse it. I'm going this way because my paper, well, now wait a second. Oh yeah, because it's folded. Sorry. All right. So this is the way we're going. Oh, that was the old one. See, I told you I'm kind of dippy here. Sorry about that. This is the old one. This is the new one. Because I took the envelopes already and moved them across, didn't I? So I've got 2 envelopes and 2 note cards, 2 note cards and 2 more envelopes. I'm going to close it up, and I'm going to tie it. Remember, my ribbon is attached in the front. You can tie it so the tie is on the side, on the inside here, or you can come across and just put a bow here. I don't know. Let's just try. I think I might like it on the front, so we shall see. Just see what we get. Yep, I like it there, but I'm going to go on ahead and tighten it down just a little more. Okay. I need to have my little tweezers that lock in place, and I didn't bring that. But that's okay. That's going to work. This is a cotton ribbon. I think it's in the new annual or new mini catalog. Okay. And we're going to go on ahead and put some rhinestones, and we are done. A fun little treat to do, and a very easy one to do. I have some rhinestones here. It's a strip left over from this morning with the cards. I'm going to put some here. And because I have this one lone rhinestone, normally I would just put 3. But because I have this one lone rhinestone, and then I can throw that piece away, we're going to go on ahead and put it there. And that's it, guys. It's my little gift book that you can give to someone. I did one earlier, like this. And it was all based on that one piece of 12 by 12 card sheet. Did not adhere it in any way. I simply folded and I creased and I folded and I got it all done just like that. Oh, thank you, Vicki. I appreciate that. I do indeed. You're welcome, Doris. Hey, gals, I'm really glad you are here with me. I appreciate you being here. Jamie, thank you. You guys stay safe, and especially with this weather coming down, Jamie, in Columbia. Doris, you're going to be up in north, so you're going to get not as much flurries. You're going to get flurries like Lisa. Vicki, you're going to get it right along with me here on 36 Highway. So anyhow, stay safe and take care. And I will be back hopefully tomorrow night on the group page with Pam. And she asked me what we were going to do. Thank you, Tina. I'll be in touch with you too, my dear, about Thursday, Stamp and Sip. We're gonna do, she asked me, she said, what should we do? And I said, you know what, let's just call it a paper crafting smorgasbord. Pick whatever you want. Pick whatever you want to do, and I'll do the same. And that way, in case the weather gets bad and she's not able to get here, I'll just do my little thing, and we haven't got a theme or anything like that. So anyhow, take care. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye.